What's up everyone, my name is Vortlas and welcome back for some more SimRacing. Today, as you can see, we are back on Automobilista here on another online race here with the guys from Race Department. For once we're doing the Boxer Cup here on Wednesday. Normally it's the Formula 3. I'm not really that big of a Formula 3 racer, so I usually skip these races. But yeah, it's Boxer Cup. So the Porsche Boxer really car I really enjoy here on Automobilista. On a track I enjoy even more, Brands Hatch, and yeah, it's a golden combination, and obviously I wanted to race here. There's quite a lot of people in this race, 19 people, so we have kind of a big grid, which is nice, and 20-minute race here at Brands Hatch will be a lot of fun, and yeah, it's kind of tricky. This combination is kind of tricky, I'm not gonna lie. So it's gonna be all about keeping it clean. Only 4 lights here, or actually 2.
That's the green flag. Go, go, go!
And we're away. Not that great start. Trying to go down the inside here. Paddock Hill bend, but we kind of get squeezed out a little bit. Let's look back here for a second and defend the inside line. Cold tires.
Clear. Clear left.
Really tricky in this on this car. And yeah, let's hope we can keep it clean. Oof. Already got a little bit loose there. That's not good. It's always a tricky one. Everyone's neatly defending the inside line. And yeah, that was a relatively clean couple of corners. Ooh, car's going wide already. Let's see if we can go down the inside here. Ooh, we make contact.
Clear left.
I think we didn't push him off the track there, though it was very close. But he kind of left a little bit of a gap there. And that basically promotes us up into 3rd place. So yeah, that's 1 lap down. Yeah, hopefully I didn't punt that guy out of the way. Feeling bad already. Have to check the replay there. Let's just focus on the race here at hand. So we're in 3rd place. The 1st place car is relatively fast, so don't think we will be catching up to him, but yeah, top 3 would be very nice here. Obviously we just have to keep it on the track first. Because yeah, cold tires still not really up to temperature yet, so not really that confident to push. But to be honest, I haven't been 100% comfortable with this car today. I don't know, it just seems a lot more understeery than before, as someone understeered off the track there. Oh, so close to running into the grass there, and then it kind of sucks you in. And then you're basically lost, so let's hope to not do that. Yeah, the understeer is really hard to cope with here. I've set the car up to get as less understeer as possible. I'm not really that of a setup wonder or anything. I just reduced the front anti-roll bars and basically put the front end as low as possible, just to kind of shift the weight forward and put more pressure on the front tires while cornering, in the hope that yeah, those will grip a little easier. But yeah, it's still relatively hard. And you still have to be careful to not run just understeer off the track, because that's really a stupid way to crash out, to be honest. It's really frustrating, right? Driving with understeer. Oversteer, you kind of have the feeling you can manage it a little bit, but yeah, understeer is really a bitch, so to say. So yeah, let's see if we can hold that. Obviously, when tires are gonna wear, it's gonna get even trickier. So yeah, let's see. Hope we can keep track with this pink Porsche up ahead. It's really bumpy into the first quarter there. We seem to be gaining a little bit in this first sector. Let's keep that in the back of our mind here. But yeah, as I said, it's really challenging, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to drive these cars around, definitely is. And yeah, what better way to go than this for an online race? Hope they continue this formula with the Porsches on Wednesday. That would be great, because I really love those cars, even with the understeery aspect. But yeah, it's just so much fun and so rewarding to lap these cars around. And it seems like we're able to hold our ground against the pink Porsche. But let's not jinx it here. I'll look back here. Oh, we have kind of a gap going on, so we can relax a little bit. So no defending immediately. That's always good. Oh, bad run here too. Paddock hill bends. Trick really is to get it turn in really early. An early turn in is really what helps here, at least with my setup and on this track. It seems like we're lapping relatively consistent, and that's obviously what we want. Got a good run here. This back end here of the circuit is really really fun with the right-handers there, just on the curb, and try to maximize it. But yeah, it's so dangerous because it's really kind of an old track, so to say, and by that I mean that it is really punishing you if you go off a little bit. There's not really any runoff areas. For example, here in first corner, if you run off, you're basically dead. You're in the gravel trap, and it's really hard to get out of there cleanly. And as I'm saying that, I'm running into it. Luckily, it wasn't too bad, but I carry a little bit too much speed through there, and you're basically done. But here the same. Basically, all corners really don't have any decent runoff areas, and punish you a lot when you get it wrong. So we're nearly to the halfway point of the race. The first place car there really leaves a lot of smoke, as it seems. So maybe that's a good sign for us. He's not really running away. It seems like there's just that stationary gap, as the pink Porsche there got a little bit of a moment. He went a little sideways, and yeah, that's good for us. Let's get the pressure, get to him, because I think I'm running relatively comfortable at this point. I'm not really having to push too hard to keep up with him, which is nice because yeah, I'm not really the kind of driver to or that is able to keep pushing lap after lap after lap at maximum pace. Still have a decent gap to the cars behind. Let's try and hope to keep that. Ooh, that was really understeery all the way through the corner there, sliding just a little bit as well. And the car basically don't wanting to turn in, which is so frustrating. That happens oh so much here. Oh, again! I think the tire wear is definitely kicking in. That was kind of what I was afraid of. I haven't really had that much practice, so no experience with a longer stint on this combination. So, halfway point. Oh, again, so close to basically running off a track. And that was not my best lap. Obviously, there's a real life Porsche race here as well. The British Porsche Cup, or whatever it's called. It's part of the whole BDCC program. Oh, yeah, this car is really suited for this track. Relatively fast car, obviously. But yeah, this track really offers a huge challenge for this car. Ah, sliding there all the way through Hawthorns. I think it's called Hawthorns. I'm really having to adapt my driving style here and adjust kind of my braking points. Because yeah, we can't continue like that. Just don't have the grip anymore as it seems to the corner, so you're having to brake a little bit earlier. Kind of hoping that the car will turn in a little bit earlier and kind of grips earlier as well, and yeah, power out of the corners nicely. But yeah, kind of think the car ahead has the same problem. Let's see who it is. Oh, that's actually Garcia. He had a really good run in qualifying as well. Also putting down fast laps in practice. No, 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 no.
The caution flag is out.
Oh boy. Great. How come we are still third? I have no idea. Oh, this is just perfect. Oh, really disappointed there. Just putting down power a little bit too early. And basically that was it. Really a passenger at that point. I lost a bunch of time. But as it seems we had a relatively big gap through the to fourth place. So yeah, let's just try and keep it clean here and hope for a mistake by the other car, and yeah, let's just try and not make any more mistakes because that was so stupid. Oh, always just that little bit of a mistake. That's really what online racing is all about. Just keeping it clean and keeping it consistent. I better had run a little less closer to the limit there and just yeah, maybe being 3/10 or what slower each lap. Then I only would have lost basically 3 seconds, so Yeah, it's nothing over a race distance, so to say. And yeah, obviously when you spin out so stupidly by like this, you basically race over. There's really no way I can catch the guys up ahead if it isn't for a mistake from their part. So really, pace isn't everything. Consistency, that's what's important, and that's really something you have to practice over longer stints and all that. But yeah, that's definitely not my fastest point, or my strongest point. Is I can be relatively fast in kind of shorter races, or whatever this actually is already kind of a short race, only 20 minutes. But yeah, definitely having some problems with consistency sometimes, and yeah, that's definitely a point I should work on as a sim racer. So yeah, 5 minutes to go. Hopefully we can just finish this race nice and easy. But yeah, apart from our stupid crash here, third place is actually pretty good, definitely for my standards.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag, so is there gonna be carnage? Oh yes, the pink Porsche is in the walls. Unbelievable. He's actually stopped, so maybe he has terminal damage. I think there's damage enabled in the server here, but I'm pretty sure it's not 100%, otherwise we would have had some damage as well. So yeah, that promotes up into second place. Yeah, he was struggling as well, you could definitely see that. He was wiggling in some corners as well and left some smoke as well. So yeah, it's nice to see that we're in second place, but I would have won it in another way, I guess, just by battling, you know. But we had a decent first part of the race there, and yeah, actually enjoyed that first part a little bit, just kind of keeping pace with the big Porsche there, and keeping the first placed car in sight as well. Yeah, I think now the gap is oh yeah, 17 seconds, so that's a lot. Oh, Garcia actually left the game, so rage quitting, or maybe something else happened. You obviously don't know it, but yeah. I think there might be some slight damage because the car is really not like before the crash. But it's nothing major really, but you can feel that there's kind of something off. So let's hope we don't lose another position, because ooh, that was close to losing it there as well. Because the car behind us is actually only 3.5 seconds away. Yeah, it's definitely getting harder to drive this car around this track. But luckily there's a second race as well. So yeah, if you were watching this race, probably the second race didn't go as well as this one. So yeah, you'll see. I heard here before on the server that the Automobilista beta right now has actually some updated Boxers Cup skins. I wasn't aware of that, so I'm definitely gonna check that out afterwards here, because yeah, the skins, the default skins here on this car are terrible. Sorry Riza, but I really don't like them. It's just some random basic paint scheme, nothing really much to it. It would be so nice to kind of have a decent branding on there as well. That would be so cool, but yeah, probably licensing issues. Wow, that's really hard word to say, but licensing issues and yeah, but I have no idea how the new skins look, so maybe they're branded, I have no idea. But I'm gonna check it out after this race here, or after the next race I should say. And yeah, maybe do a video on that, I have no idea. Because definitely can appreciate a good skin. Or a good livery. Yeah, we were definitely losing to the guy behind. But let's just keep it the way we are running. I think we should be good. Let's not make any stupid mistakes here. So I think we're gonna have one more lap.
Final lap. This is it.
Car really bouncing around all over the place. It's really a mess at this point. And kind of in those slower corners, there's really not much feeling anymore into the wheel. And it's really tricky, those slower corners. Faster corners aren't really that big of an issue. It's just these slower corners, or a corner like this, for example, as well. You're really losing the feeling you have of how much grip there is, and that's really hard to cope with. And it's kind of, I think, what's caught me out in our little crash there. We're gonna have enough fuel here, so that's good to know for the second race. So yeah, we're coming almost on the finish there. A little excursion with our right hand wheels there into the grass or the dirt, but we're gonna come to the finish line here to finish in second from 19 drivers, so that's not bad. But yeah, that could have been a lot better race if I just didn't have crashed out. I'm not saying I would have ended first, not at all, because that first place car there, I think it's one of the Legales. He was really fast, about a second faster in qualifying. I think he's a lot more consistent than I was, but yeah, we definitely would have been, I think, within the 10-second range, and you know, that would have been a nicer race. But yeah, sometimes you have good races, other times you're basically a little bit disappointed, but whatever. Thank you for watching. Did enjoy the first part of that race, and basically that whole race wasn't that bad, so hope you enjoyed as well. And yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and maybe subscribe for more videos on Automobilista and other sim racing content. I'll see you later.